I've always been a hustler, right? So it's
For
like
sure.
it's always been one of them things. It's just like no matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna figure out ways to generate. You know what I'm saying?
Most
So
definitely.
when I was pushing my music and I was hustling, like I went overseas with it. I was selling CDs all over. I mean, like I used to go post up at like every gas station, right? And I give myself a quota. Like I'm not going home until I sell this amount of CDs. And I would literally stay out all night selling CDs. And it's what's funny is like this was the time Jelly Roll was pushing as a rapper, and he would pull up at the same gas station, be like, "Man, what you doing here, bro?" I was like, "Yo, I beat you here." You know what I'm saying?
How they want it, yeah, they know we keep it coming, cheapest number, keep it funky. Any nigga wanna rumble, keep the thunder, nigga. Even Stevie Wonder can see we getting money better.
That's how it was when I met you. Like I said again, like when I met you, I was like, all right, I'll fuck with him. Like just knowing the history of Concrete Magazine and then watching you come put your flavor on it.
Yeah.
Great, right?
Yeah.
Vac.
Yeah.
Let's get into Vac.
All right.
I just told Vac this. Vac, I have seen with 20 summers. I said, Vac, you've been doing it longer than that.
yeah.
Way longer than that.
Yeah.
We was juvenile, and I remember hearing B.O.P.
Yep.
That's how long I feel like Bezel Gang is. And Bezel Gang has put their foot in hip-hop for us, for Nashville.
For sure.
How did that relationship come about?
Man, I'll be honest, bro. Like, it started off with Cali. So like me and Killer Cali, you know, free the dog.
Free him, man.
Yeah. So he'll be home soon, man. Like but yeah, so we connected on some business, and I mean we were already cool. We Bezel Gang was coming and doing the UMCs.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember those.
I remember all that.
The Urban Music Challenge, and they were coming and rocking with us. They kept winning and winning and winning. And so like we built that relation. We were always cool, just, connecting on stuff. And then Cali came to me one day and was like, "Hey, bro, like I need some help." Just like you said, kind of navigating.
Yeah.
And he had told me an idea that he had. He's like, "Bro, I got this project I want to drop." And I was like, "Cali, no one wants to hear a project from you, bro. Like, just being honest, like you've been with the group so long, like you got to build up, your personal fan base, your solo fan base. Like don't jump out the window with the whole project." And Cali really, like, one thing about dude is like
he listened,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll give me his input and be like, "Man, you sure?" And this, and I'll tell him like, "This is why I think it'll work this way." And he'll be like, "All right, let's do it," and that's what we did. And then we built an extremely strong bond, bro. Like, and that's my dog, bro. So like we started connecting. Vac was doing his thing already. So we were kind of, just here and there. Like I tap in with Vac would tap in with me, but it was kind of on and off. And then, and then Cali told him, was like, "Bro, you need to get with Capo, man. Like y'all need to connect and really link up." So I think we had a meeting and just sat down and kind of chopped it over, and I pitched some ideas to him, and he had some really great ideas, and I was like, "Bro, like we're on the same page, man.
For sure.
Like we're thinking, like," and that's the thing is like another thing is like a lot of people hit me up and want to work, right? And to me it's not. It's like I'm at a point now where, and I'm blessed to be able to say this, but I'm not just gonna take anyone's money. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's like it's not about the money. It's like, and I'm really at a place now where it's about breaking an artist, getting someone in position, and we connected. It was genuine. You know what I'm saying? It was organic, and we both had like-minded. We were like-minded, so we were thinking the same, and it was like, all right, let's go, man. So ever since then, bro, that was. A couple years ago, where we started, and then we paused for a second, and then just this past year we got back to it full grind.
Because in my eyes and hip hop eyes in Nashville, we like, oh no, Vac / Capo. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for sure, which is good because we like we look at Vac, right? Street hood legend, elite artist. / we look at Capo, manager, can put you in the right direction, have good resources.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Appreciate that.
No, this is from us looking at you.
Yeah.
Knowing you, meeting you.
Yeah.
90% of us trying to do business with you. Even if it's just, hey, get us in the magazine.
Yeah.
Help us get out. Shout out to Caddy, like you said. Very helpful. Right? Think about not telling him that and then letting him jump off the bridge. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, we need more of honesty and more. So the honesty part, but we also need the straightforward.
Yeah.
Look, man, stop, man. Look, nah, we're going to do this.
I mean, I feel like, honestly, bro, it's like, it's about being transparent. And any business relationship I walk into, I feel like before we start doing business, like, let's immediately talk about what your expectations are, what my expectations are. Let's be transparent with each other so that we know walking into this, and then, it's not something like, 3 months down the road, it's like, bro, I didn't know you.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, for sure.
Like, we discussed this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I expect from you, and I know what you expect from me. Yeah. So like, I can't under deliver. Like, I gotta make sure I meet those expectations, just like I expect you to do the same.
And that's what I'm talking about. Those conversations immediately, because a lot of artists and a lot of people like your caliber don't have those conversations immediately.
I just don't have time to not have those conversations.
Yeah,
with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like like the same, man. Time is money, bro. It's like every time we wasted doing some dumb shit, or it's like, bro, like, we wasted 3 months talking about some shit we might do, and then we ended up scrapping it and not doing it, and now it takes another 3 months to plan on doing the next move. We're 6 months in. We're half a year we wasted, bro. Like, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, we need to be moving continuously every month, have something. Boom, boom, boom. Like, we cannot stop, man. There's no downtime.
That's how I look at artists. So I got to ask you this also. Breaking artists.
Yeah.
Of course, we got Young Buck, Starlito, now other genre of music, but we have Jelly Roll. How difficult is it to break an artist out of Nashville?
God, it's hard, bro. It's hard. And I'm not going to say even out of Nashville. I'm just going to say it's hard to break an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, without dumping a huge amount of money into them, But even with that, I feel like people think that throwing money at the game is like, that's the answer. Like, oh, man, if I had a budget, bro, it's like, nah, it takes a complete package is what a lot of people don't understand. Is like, you definitely got to have the music. You got to have the grind, and then,
I like what you say. It takes a package. So
it's a complete package.
I like what you said.
So,
the package is the grind, the lyrics.
Yeah, the music, the grind, the look, the package.
Most
you know what I'm saying? So like, and that's the thing, is like, that can be anything. Like, it doesn't mean you have to be fucking swole and
have 9 pieces of gym.
Yeah, bro. It's like you can be ugly as fuck.
Look,
but it's like, are you unique? Do you stick out? How do you carry yourself? Do you have that, you know what I'm saying? Do you have that it factor? Yeah. Like, when people look at you like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Biggie Smalls did it. I think Puff
there you go.
was great. Yeah. Lazy Eye, put Versace's on him. Fat Guy, put Coogee on him.
Exactly. You know
Make the girls love him.
Yeah. I mean, it's like,
I like what you're saying.
Yeah. So that still applies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it still applies.
It still applies.
And so it's like if you have all that, if you have that complete package, and then you throw money at it, because all the money's going to do is get more eyes on you, build awareness. You still have to maintain that. And you still have to have a product that is good enough to be consumed. Just because you put $10,000 into ads and everybody in America is seeing your ad doesn't mean they're going to go and play your fucking music and they're going to like it. They might click it. They might play it. Are they going to fall in love with it? Are they going to go click the next song? Are they going to go to your Instagram and follow you? Are they going to go purchase a song on iTunes? Are they going to go buy a ticket to see you in concert? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like, if you don't have all this complete package, it's hard. And that's where a lot of people miss. People are like, man, Nashville, man, we're so, like, we get slept on, and which we do. We do. We're overshadowed by a lot of different things here. But we also have to look at our shortcomings. Like, there's a lot of stuff to where we start, we stop. Me and you discussed this before.
Most definitely.
We start, we stop. We don't put money in the right places.
We complain about
everything. We expect. We feel like we're owed shit.
For sure.
And that's one thing. It's like I used to feel when I first started throwing shows. I remember I'd be like, man, none of my family hit me up like, man, I'm gonna come to the show or I'm gonna get a ticket, I'm gonna support. And I used to, you know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way, bro. Yeah. And then I started realizing, though, I was like, that's because I wasn't doing the numbers that I was supposed to do. I wasn't doing my job. If I was packing the venue out, I wouldn't give a fuck if they came or not, right? So I'm depending on them for my success, which is wrong. This is my dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to depend on your support for me to succeed.
You took accountability right there.
I need to go find it somewhere else. So in that right there, bro, like I stopped depending and hoping that my family or whoever's around me is gonna support. When they do, man, I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate anybody that buys a ticket to come to my show.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that means the world to me. If you buy a piece of merch, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, if you're supporting, bro, I rock with you. Thank you so much, because I do not take this shit for granted. You could be spending your money anywhere, and I know how fucking hard it is to make this money. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, I mean, especially you got kids and shit. It's like, and you're gonna come spend some money to come to my event. Thank you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that means a lot.
See, yeah, that's dope right there. I like what you're saying, because to me it is difficult to break an artist. We had from C-Wiz playing Buck first, or Lido first, and a lot of other artists first. So I'm gonna go back to what you were saying. We do get overshadowed in certain areas. Can you speak on some of those areas that feel like we get overshadowed?
Well, I mean, I feel like, and we discussed this a little bit already, as far as like when people think Nashville, they think country music, which is understandable. It's a huge business.
It's a big market for Nashville. It's a big
money
market.
machine. You know what I'm saying? So until hip hop can generate similar amounts of money and bring tourism to the city and bring, which we're starting to bring big acts here, and that's bringing people from out of town into the city, which that's what we need to do. But
that's why I wanted to go to New York. I wanted to go to New York because I listen to hip hop.
There you go.
No, I'm most definitely feeling what you're saying. So
that's what I'm saying. So when people want to listen to country, what do they think? Let's go to Nashville.
Let's go to Nashville.
They come from Australia. They're buying cowboy hats, cowboy boots, because they want to. That's what they think when it comes to Nashville.
Most definitely.
And that's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? But there's another side to Nashville that hasn't ever experienced that.
They got tapped in yet with it. You're right.
So that's. And I'm gonna give you a little scoop here. I'll give you an exclusive.
Okay.
So, with that being said, bro, like I've teamed up with my brother Joe Rilla. I don't know if you're familiar with Joe Rilla, but he's like the Nardwuar of Nashville hip hop. Like this guy has footage from everybody you could think of. I mean, this guy has documented everything, bro. Like from way back, starting in early 2000s. I mean. Was at Paper's album release party and video shoots, and with Buck and Haystack and Pistol and I mean, just amazing amounts.
He got some
of treasures, Nashville treasures. So I came to him about 6 months ago. I started this process a year ago, where we started a documentary for Nashville.
Okay.
And the whole purpose of it is because we are being overshadowed, but not only country music here, but Memphis down the street. And people think hip hop, go to Memphis, go to Atlanta. Don't go to Nashville. You're in Nashville, leave. You know what I'm saying? Like go to one of those markets if you want to do hip hop. You have a better chance, which you do. But we need to change that narrative.
Most definitely we do.
And there's a huge amount of successful people here in Nashville that have made tons of money off of hip hop, and are still making money off hip hop. And there's people don't even acknowledge that they're here. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
But yeah, so we started this documentary. It's going to be accompanied by a soundtrack that we've been putting together, a compilation album.
Okay.
We've brought over 30-something producers within the city together. It's going to be produced, all Nashville producers, Nashville artists, recorded, mastered, everything here in Nashville. And we're going to, the idea behind it was when I started going on these media runs and I started feeling like everyone was making a mockery of Nashville, I felt like I had a job to do. I felt like it was something that we needed to come out and really build some awareness. And it's not their fault they don't know. It's our fault.
It's our fault.
It's like, what are we doing to change it? How are we pushing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're promoting to the same people in the city. Every time we drop something.
Yeah,
you know, we're promoting to our own block. We're promoting to Antioch. We're promoting, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like we have to, and that's why me and Vac started going, you know, Atlanta, New York, all this stuff, so that we could start. I told him, I was like, bro, we have to get out of this market and build awareness.
Most definitely.
And so this documentary, we're about 40% into it. The compilation album is almost done.
Okay.
Right? And
so y'all been working behind them scenes.
Yeah. And so this is really the first time I'm like really mentioning it.
Exclusive. Here we go.
We're not telling anybody. We haven't been telling anybody.
Yeah.
But I feel like the cipher is going to be the kickoff to it. Not only that, is it put some fire underneath our ass to get ready to complete this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think music for Nashville, in my opinion, you see, I come down timelines every day fucking talking about music.
Yeah.
And my thing is, it's time to set aside the ones who play and put the camera and the focus on the serious ones.
There you go.
I try to tell people, this ain't a daycare, this ain't a playground.
There you go. And I agree with that. And we've had some of those conversations in the studio. You know, some of the producers will sit in there and they'll be like, well, what about so-and-so? They haven't dropped in a while, or they haven't posted in a while. But my answer to that is, are they dope? Do they make amazing music? Because now if we're talking about that stuff, now we're looking at it as like a lot of these labels are doing right now. Let's just make something amazing. Let's make really good music. Let's make something that's timeless. Let's make history, right? And if it takes getting some guy that hasn't done it, and maybe we don't know what his life situation is, you know what I'm saying? Like he might be battling, trying to, you know, addiction, or he might be almost homeless and he just can't get to the studio, or his fucking phone's broken. He can't post all the time, but he loves making music, and dude's creative and is an amazing artist. Let's give him a chance to come in here, and then let us do the work and put him on a pedestal and a platform to get that light. Now, if he doesn't take advantage of the opportunity, that's his fault.
No, that's his fault.
That's his fault. So, you know, and I'll tell the story real quick.
Yeah.
When we brought Don Cannon to Nashville, and there was an artist that he wanted to sign. He had when he got off the plane, he told me, he texted me, he goes, "Hey bro, I got a big announcement when I get there." He's like, "I can't tell you till I get there." So I picked him up at the airport. He got in the car. He's like, "Hey, I just became head A&R of Def Jam." And he's like, "So whoever I find tonight potentially can get signed to Def Jam," right? And so he found an artist that night and was like, "Bro, like, this kid's amazing. This kid's amazing." Like, he's like, "Bring him to Atlanta. Like, let's record some music with him. Let's do some tracks." And the kid got cold feet and was like, man, like, I started hitting him up. He just kind of went ghost on me and was like, "Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm down." And then just disappeared.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't. Or, you know, like, no telling what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for whatever reason, he wasn't ready, and he couldn't strike while the iron was hot. He couldn't produce, and we lost that opportunity. And he was a white rapper, and you see, one of Don Cannon's next artists that he put out was
my boy from Kentucky. Was he from Kentucky?
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow, yeah. I was going to say the one from Kentucky.
Yeah. So you never know, he could have been Jack Harlow, and he was from here. So, you know, that could have been us. You know what I'm saying?
No, most definitely that could have been us. And I think at times a lot of artists ask for stuff that they probably not mentally ready for.
Yeah, 100%.
We watch TV so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my co-host talk about that. When we first started the Born Rich Club podcast, I remember us saying, we want a deal, want a deal, want a deal.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't even ready for a deal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're so proud of ourselves with what we accomplished and how we built it brick by brick.
That's
From
it.
going out of town to promote our stuff, going to H-Town, going to just North Carolina, South Carolina, going to these different places.
It's just like an artist. You got to put the work in.
You got to most definitely put the work in.
Yeah.
I got to ask you this too, right?
Okay.
So before we get up out of here. Nashville music has always been the faces of men, from the Cool Daddy Fresh, the Pistols, Quanti Cashes and the Bucks and stuff. Give me your take on female hip hop now in Nashville.
I love it, bro. There's some really talented. I mean, females are kind of running the game right now across the board, but there's some really talented females coming out. I really don't want to like start, picking who.
No. I wouldn't put you. I won't put you in there.
I know how you do.
Yeah, look, I know. He caught me, but I already told myself, because listen, I know the caliber guy you is. I wouldn't let you do that. Right?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because they watch me.
Yeah,
and they get in my DMs and they cuss me out. Listen, they cuss me out, Capo.
Don't get me cussed out.
No, I don't get you cussed out. But listen, they cuss me out. Yeah. They cuss me out. So I wouldn't put you in there, but I do want to get your take on it, because to me, I had this conversation with Buck. Mm-hmm. Females for Nashville, well, over the world is running the board, like you say. But for Nashville, I have seen a super increase of them.
Yeah.
Like I'm more like, damn.
I mean, I feel like maybe because how it's starting to take off everywhere else, that it became a little bit more to where females are more excited about expressing themselves and being like, shit, I'm gonna go for it, like why not, and they see other, females succeeding and they feel like, hey, it's obtainable. Like I can go for it and do the same thing. Like I'm just as good. I feel like we're in a good place, man. Like overall, bro, like I feel like Nashville is in a really good place right now. I just feel like, like I keep hearing this whole like, man, if we would just come together, we would. Like I feel like we all need to build ourselves a situation, and then we can all do business together. and like create bigger movements. But we can't all, pull each other up. Like that shit's impossible. You know?
I ain't strong enough for that.
Yeah.
I ain't strong enough for that.
But if you look at like places, you look at somewhere like Atlanta, and you watch how they move and how they operate, it's almost like one artist or one person reaches success, they walk to that door, they open it up, they hold it for the next person. And the next person comes through and they get it, they hold it for the next one, and it's just continuously.
Reaction.
So Nashville, I feel like, is kind of the opposite. I feel like we're all rushing the door at once and everyone's trying to squeeze through and no one's getting through that door, bro. Like it's just stuck, and but everyone's piled up on this shit trying to push each other out the way. But I feel like now we've kind of seen the mistakes that we've been making in the past.
Most definitely.
We're a little bit more self-aware, and we're taking accountability. We're understanding that a lot of this stuff that is going wrong within the city and why it's because of us and the stuff that we haven't done properly. So it's like if we want the same people that take country music seriously to take hip hop seriously, then we need to operate in the same manner. We need to do business the same way.
Most definitely.
And in the same capacity. We need to actually generate money and bring people to the city to help, and put money back into the city. And that's how we'll start being respected and taken seriously. Until then, it's almost like, when you're hooping on the court and that little kid's on the side, like, hey, I want to play. It's like, bro, you don't do this, man. Like, go dribble on the side, man. Like,
make me see you do this.
That's it. So, but there's still a lot of those, and I'm not saying it's all our fault why we haven't got our foot in the door.
But that's some reasons.
There's definitely reasons, and there's also obstacles that we have to overcome, and that's what this documentary is going to talk about. We're going to shadow not only these obstacles and the stuff that's been going on in the city, but we're going all the way back to like the Blow Pop gang. And we're going back and we're doing the history of Nashville.
Yes.
the pros, the cons, everything from the good, the bad, the ugly, and we're gonna shine a light on it. And hopefully, man, like we'll end up. We've got a good relationship with some people at Netflix, and we're gonna pitch it to them and see if we can get it picked up. But the compilation will accompany that, and it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope, and I'm really excited, especially now that we're both teamed up with Spndat.
Yeah,
there you go, right?
Yeah.
So and that's even a bigger opportunity. I mean, linking up with Sonny, bro.
Man, shout out to Sonny, man.
Yes, it's definitely.
Sure.
I mean, a GOAT within the Nashville community, and he's definitely. We're gonna interview him and talk about his past. Like, I mean, he's brought so much game to this city, and then now with the app, I mean, bro, like, empowering artists. That's what I've always been about.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's
definitely.
like my whole career is about trying to support and empower the indie artist or artists in general.
Where they can get paid. Like, this is an app where you guys can get paid. I tell artists,
yeah.
like, yo, bro, listen, you get spent. Listen, you get this much money for a play.
Bro.
You get this much money for a download. Like, yo,
Dog.
how you not on this?
Yeah, bro. Like, for any other platform, 1 million streams is what, $4,000. On
It's like 40.
Spndat, it's $70,000.
Yeah,
so it's like, bro, like $1 million. So I mean, you don't have to be a rocket science.
You ain't even have to go past 8th grade to know.
There you go.
$7,000, $70,000 is a big difference.
That's it. So and so I mean, you get 100,000 streams, you're still doing good. 10,000, you're doing numbers.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I'm super excited about what we're about to do as a team coming together
most
with Spndat and Street Flavor.
Yes.
And Street Flavor's got fucking skin in the game from the 80s, bro.
Yes.
Like early 90s and shit. Like, so
I was excited when I was like, I felt like when Sonny called me and told me I could come on the board and I'd be fucking with people like you, he's my Russell Simmons.
Yeah, 100%.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, Sonny is
100%.
my Russell Simmons.
Right.
So I was excited, excited as hell. He know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, I gotta ask another question right quick.
Okay.
How much do it cost to work a record for an artist?
Yeah, that's how much does it cost to create a successful business?
But
It's
I'm
like,
saying because
it's like,
what
so
I
many
mean by
numbers.
that. What I mean by that is because
Well, I mean, just look at it. Like, so Dolph has been quoted, throwing numbers out there like, yeah, $100,000,
Exactly.
$300,000. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, to work a record. And I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
that's why I asked you
Yeah.
because these are things that I know you've been through.
And I've worked with some NBA players and watching them invest into artists and stuff like that, and then just like I said, bro, you have to have the complete package. So no matter how much money you throw into it, it's gonna work. Sometimes it's not gonna work.
Mhm.
But working a record is so different now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like it's
okay.
like because it's like people. It used to be the old formula. Street team promotion,
Mhm.
take it to the radio, and promote it through the DJs in the clubs. We still need DJs. Like
Mhm.
that doesn't go nowhere, depending on what type of record you're pushing. Definitely need DJs. Radio still is paying out huge amounts of money.
I just talked about that, yes.
Yeah, even though people say radio's dead, it's like,
Nah.
bro, if McDonald's is still advertising on radio, radio's not dead.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
radio will take you from. I say this. I'm sorry to stop you, but I say this. Radio takes you out of the club and the venues and puts you in the arenas.
That's true. That's true. and that's a big spin, though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like that's the hard part is understanding how to work radio, how to get all the PDs to support and put your record in rotation, then do it either regionally or nationally. But yeah, that can get very expensive, and that's what Dolph was talking about, was that those hundreds of thousands, like that, it can get up there, bro.
Mhm.
And then you look at like social media promotion, TikTok, if you're running ads, if you're doing targeted marketing, I mean, bro, like it can be an
It can
endless
get up
amount of
there,
money. Yeah.
most
So,
definitely.
and then sometimes you can go and you can take and do a minimal spend, and that shit will catch fire. And all of a sudden it does it organically and it starts spreading, boom, 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 boom. And people are sharing it, people are liking it, and then all of a sudden it catches on a big platform, posts it, and you're gone, bro. It's like, and you did a minimal spin. So
for indie wise, I saw Cashville be balling. For Nashville wise, I seen Cashville be balling get posted. 3 days later, it was everywhere to me. Then Dola White grabbed it, and then it took
they also had a, I mean, Wizzle had a great marketing strategy for that. You know
most definitely did.
It was super smart, and I applaud him and his team for doing that. Like it was a great marketing tactic to get everyone to do their remix and post it and support it. And I mean, it's not like it's been done before, but it hasn't been done here. And locally, you know what I'm saying?
And to become a challenge.
There you go. And
because I was hating on the challenge. Yeah, no, I was hating on the challenge.
Well, but for it to be a local artist. Like
that was big.
That's huge.
That was big. Huge. Yes, most definitely.
Like for any local person to do something like that, most likely people are like, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna remix your song, bro. Like who you think you are, bro? But it was a strong enough record that people immediately felt like they had to jump on.
He even made people come out of woodworks. Like, I ain't heard of him before.
Oh yeah,
he was rapping in the 80s. Oh, okay, go.
Yeah,
you know
bro. They like every time I've seen him perform that song. It seems like the crowd knows it word for word.
Oh, most definitely.
And that says a lot, bro.
Most definitely.
That says a lot,
especially at Starlito's birthday bash. And then listen to Starlito verse, you like,
yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah. That's super dope, man. And I mean, but it's like I said, bro, we're in a really good place. Nashville's in a really good place. I feel like we're all coming together. We're connecting.
Camera, take us out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Nashville's in a really good place. We need to continue to connect, build, grow, and not focus on, it's like the old saying, count your blessings, not your problems, right? So let's look at all the stuff that we have good that's going for us. Let's focus our energy on that, and let's stop worried about who's not paying attention, who's not helping. Let's continue to build, man, continue to grow, and it's going to happen when we're right there.
Boom. There you go right there. Capo, let them know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on IG at Concrete Capo or Small Axe Agency, or you can hit me up, 615-945-5981.
There you go. Listen, y'all already know, man. This is your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets. This is a brand new edition of XL's Point of View. Listen, man, we brought a GOAT, a legend, somebody who know how to cross their T's and dot their I's in this music journey. Dropped so many gems where we got watches and earrings now. And the reason, like I say, the reason that Capo is a huge influence for Nashville culture and music is because of the jewels that he dropped. We love somebody who can get up here and tell us straightforward, do this, no, do this. We also like to be a part of someone who knows how to GPS you to where you need to go. Because sometimes we just get in the car, y'all, and we don't even put our seatbelt on. This is a guy that makes sure that we put our seatbelt on and we off the top get to where we're supposed to go, man. So like I say, this is your boy Lano XL. Listen, this is a great, great interview. Artists, pay attention. Keep working. Keep going hard. Believe in yourself. Consistency. This is what this man said already before. Stay consistent. Also, fill your tank up. Hit them back streets. Get out of town. Go to Houston. Go to North Carolina, South Carolina, Arkansas, Mississippi, Kentucky. Even if you just got to get in the car and go to Chattanooga. Do something outside of your city to make sure that your presence and your music get heard from that part. This your boy Lano XL, man. Peace.